Hello and welcome to this upper body sequence. We're going to start sitting on the floor, just taking the hands behind us, and you just want to make sure that the fingers are facing towards your bum. You're going to open the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. My feet are just in a parallel position. Breathing in, on the breath out, we're going to hover the butt up off the floor like so. Now really squeeze that imaginary pencil in between your shoulder blades. And I want you just to step your feet forward a little bit and come up onto your heels like so. And we should feel like we've got a little bit of room to work with, sort of pelvic thrust motion. So we're going to breathe in as we bend through the elbows. Your bum can just hover or just touch the floor gently. Breathe out, extend the arms, push back up. Breathing in to bend and breathing out to push. Breathing in to bend and breathing out to push. Coming down and up, and always working on keeping the shoulders down from the ears, but the shoulder blades engaged together. Breathing in and breathing out. Just watch that you're actually bending through your arms. I know that might sound a bit funny, but this isn't an exercise just with your hips down and up. So down and up, perfect. Breathing in and breathing out. So we should feel lovely tricep work going on here, which is just fantastic. So we're going to make it slightly more interesting, of course. So you're going to carry on like this with the arms, but you're going to lower your feet flat on the floor, and we're going to extend one leg out and then bend. Then the other side, out and in. Let's go. Out and in and out and in. Good. Out and in and out and in. Let's just go for 8 more of these. Trying to keep the hips nice and even as you go side to side. 6, 5, good. 4, I can feel those triceps. 3, last 2. Okay, last one, holding here, tiny little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a little bit of a moment, just shake the wrists out. We're going to come straight back up into this position. You'll be pleased to know. Okay, so coming up, I want you to see if you can take one hand off the floor, and you're going to lean into the other direction, and we're going to come down and up on this side, down and up. If you can't manage with one arm up, then just do both. Just skew your hips off to the side. So getting a little bit more obliques, and we're focusing the weight more into that one arm. Okay, we must be having a good time here. Let's go for another 4 on this side. 3, good. 2, okay, last time, switching it over. Hand down, other hand up, whoop. And same thing, coming down, bending the elbow. And again, just make sure you are bending your elbow and you're not just lowering your hips to the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's go for 4 and up and 3 and up, 2. Okay, last time. Hands down, extend your legs out nice and long for me. Open that chest to the ceiling, holding here. Good, good, good. Feeling nice and open. How wonderful it is to be here. And then from here, I want you just to have your feet back in that bent position, hips up, and we're going to do little pulses up and down here with your hips and your arms. Just let your head just relax, almost like you're lying down on a nice comfortable bed. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming down, and give yourself a little bit of a hug. Excellent job. So those triceps should be nice and warmed up now. Okay, we're going to come into our 4-point kneeling position. From here, I'm going to carry on working with the arms and upper body in general. So core needs to be engaged, so draw the belly button into your spine. I want you just to angle your elbows, so again they're trying to go in the direction of the midline, which will engage the triceps a little bit better. Keep your head nice and long. You're going to breathe in as you bend the elbows to the floor. Breathe out as you press back up. And again, coming down and coming up. Breathing in and breathing out. And just like before, it's actually easy to do these movements without using your arms by doing this sort of thing. And then coming up and down and up. So please don't do that. Please just focus on the arms. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And I want you to use your mental game here. So everything becomes a little bit more challenging once you turn your mind to it. So breathe in and breathe out. Engage, engage. Feel those arms working. Let's go for just another 4. Lovely. Last 3, make sure the head is not collapsing down. Last 2. Okay, last time, and then we're going to do little pulses just down to the floor with the elbows. Let's go. Nice. We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Squeeze those elbows together, little squeezes in, just like so. Good. And I want you to feel your shoulder blades nice and flat on your back. Head is long. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then just hold the squeeze, hold there, hold there, hold there. See if you can come down a little bit more to the floor. And then you're going to come all the way up. Fantastic. Okay, keep the hands just where you are in your lovely 4-point kneeling position. Tuck the toes, and we're just going to hover the knees up. Woohoo, everything's so much more exciting up here. Okay, breathing in on the breath out, extending one leg out, squeezing your butt. Breathing in as you bring it in, other side. Option always just to hold the hover. I want you just to make sure you don't hyperextend through the elbows. So keep a small little bend in those. Breathing out to extend, breathing in to come in. And again, out, squeeze the butt, and in. And again, out, and in. Let's go. Out, pointing the toe in, and out, and in. Nice, let's go for 6. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And 5. Perfect. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Okay, last time. You're going to hold here in this position, dropping the knees down and then lifting up. Dropping the knees down and then lifting. Good. So feel nice and even on with your weight on the floor with the hands and those nice soft elbows. Head is long, belly buttons into the spine, back is flat. How fantastic. Let's go for another 5. Good. Hopefully you're feeling this more in the upper body as opposed to your quads. 3. Last 2. Okay, last time. Coming up, holding here. Glue your knees together, and we're just going to do little what are these? Twists from side to side, like a little dance. Woohoo, let's go. Okay, elbows still soft. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming down. And let's just give those hands a little bit of a stretch out. Good, good, good. Peeling those fingers back. And then the other side. Lovely. And the other way. We're just going to finish off just with a few push-ups because, you know, we're already warmed up and ready. So I'm going to let you choose your push-up position. There's 3 possible positions for this one. The first is either in your 4-point kneeling position. This is the easiest one where we did this before. So if you would like to go there, that's no problem. The second position is coming to a diagonal with your hips. This is a really great one to be in. I want you to take your hands just nice and wide. We've done quite a lot of tricep work, so now we're going to take it more into the chest. So the wider you are with your base, so if you can even take your hands wider than the mat if you like, but I want your fingers to be in on the diagonal like so. The final option, of course, is to be up on your toes like this. And again, the wider you are with your feet, a little bit easier, the narrower, a little bit harder. But again, keep the nice wide base. I'm going to demonstrate on my knees as I feel that's where most people are going to be going, but please feel free to go up onto the toes anytime. Let's go. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. The other reason, of course, I'm doing it on my knees is because I don't want to do it on my toes. Breathing into lower and breathing out to come up. So don't worry so much about how far down you go. I want you to work on the coming up part. It should be nice and slow and controlled. Your belly button should always be drawn in. Please don't let this happen. And please don't let your head drop down either. Breathing in and breathing out to come up. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Let's go for just 4 more like this. Just carrying on there. Remember, we can be here as well. Coming down and coming up. Coming down and coming up. Last time, wherever you are, I want you to hold and do little pulses to finish, of course. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, head long, 3, 2, 1, and then from here, coming into your child's pose, lengthening those arms out in front of you. Quick stretch through the arms, taking one arm across like so, breathing. Same arm, just bring it up, pressing down on the elbow for the tricep stretch. And then taking it across the other side, pulling the arm a little bit more. Same arm coming up. And then whenever I've worked on squeezing my shoulder blades together, I always really like to open up through there. So just interlacing the fingers, it's good for the wrist as well. Separate the shoulder blades, really round through the back, let the head just relax. And then that's us all done. Thank you so much for joining me for that wonderful upper body sequence.